Bucs. All of a sudden, Super Bowl 55 feels like it was a long time ago. Tom Brady retired. Some of the stalwarts of that team have moved on. They did win the NFC South last year, but they did so with a losing record at 8-9.
And sometimes when you have a chance to begin again, other people emerge and play at a level that you don't expect. And that's what Tampa Bay needs from this team in 2023.
Baker going to throw this right away.
And his first look is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
There he goes left side. An excellent gain, 45 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
On first down, Rodgers.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard.
Touchdown! Allen Lazard, 40 yards.
And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right.
And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He completes it to Evans. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And Godwin going to have a buck next first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mayfield. This is White on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quentin Jefferson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Right about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now this throw caught left side. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 63 yards.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown, Jets!
Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start the drive with White.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down. Is the tackle going to be made up at the 37?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll go up the middle with White.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
On 2nd down. And a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cook. And Cook will get in. He's got a Jets touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Offense heading back out, and with them comes Rachaad White.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
First down, Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down, Tampa Bay.
First down, here's White. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 47-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. White again. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line.
13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They run the draw play. This is White. A solid stiff arm.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mayfield down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look.
It got his man complete. It's a gain of 34. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Back north. 26.
Rodgers to throw once more. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets are able to add on to their first-half lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
88. Inside.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
On the slant, he's got Hardman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
630.
Rodgers going to throw.
He finds Wilson.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Jets. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
They'll start here with a handoff to White.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Opting to run again here with White. And he loses the football a second time.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've got an answer for everything this offense has thrown out.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Everything's been doing right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Second and goal from the 1.
Cook. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now receiver in motion left. Rodgers now on third and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it is 42-0. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. And he's going to be out of bounds
bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 38-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield now on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run straight ahead here with White. Gets around him, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They stay on the ground with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The 9-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Flushed out right. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rashad White, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Allen Lazard and the Jets set to go back on offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. He's into space past the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but Mayfield again with the interception, his third.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Throwing now is Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
23 yards the pickup there. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner,